Join Kids Hut family. Hi Tofu, what are you doing? Hi Tia. Hey Leela. Just making sandwiches. Come, I have made one for you two also. Hey, do you know? My parents are going to take me to the Smithsonian Museum. Oh no, isn't that going to be a waste of time? What? Why would you say that, Tofu? We have a lovely museum in our city, and if you need any other information, it's always available on the internet. Why would someone want to go all the way to the Smithsonian Museum and waste time? Oh boy, you're talking like one of the two frogs. What? Who are they? The two frogs. Once upon a time, two frogs who were very good friends lived in a village. One day, they decided to go to the big city. We've never been to the big city. Should we go there? Have a look? It's 10 miles away. But yes, let's go. And so the two friends set on their way to the city. They walk on for hours, but there were no signs of the city. Do you think we are closer to the city now? Well, I don't know, but I am certainly very tired. Why don't you climb on my back and see if you can spot the city line? Okay. The frog climbed up on his friend's back and looked for the city line. But he did not realize that he had climbed up looking the other way. He was facing the village and not the city. He climbed down and reported to his friend what he saw. I can see it! I can see it! Yes, I can see the city line! Really? What does it look like? It looks exactly like a village. Really? Are you sure of that? Yes. It looks like it is a few hours away. Well, if the city looks exactly like a village, then I don't see any point in going all the way to visit. Yes, I agree. Let's turn back and go home. Disappointed that the city looks exactly like the village, the two friends turned back and went home. There, they told all the other frogs what they'd seen, and everybody decided that their village was the best and the city had nothing new or different to offer. Well, I've changed my mind. You should definitely go to the Smithsonian, and if you have room for two in the car, Tia and I will also come along. Sure. Tofu, make sure that everybody who goes through this gate gets a Rubik's Cube from Mr. Fuller's toy shop. Yes, Tia, I think it's a nice gesture from him. So many of my friends have decided to come to the fair for free giveaways from his store. Hey, Tia, I will give you a pack of candies if you give me a big bag of Rubik's Cubes. No, I don't want your candies. Well, you want something else then? Maybe 2 packs? We don't want anything from you, and I am not going to give you anything other than the 1 cube that you're entitled to. Why did you do that, Tia? It was Barney, the bully. You could have taken anything from him. Maybe. Anyway, do you want to hear a story while we wait for the people to come? Yes. The Thief and the Dog. Once upon a time, a young family had a dog. They all loved him very much. Even the dog was very happy to be a part of that family. One night, after everyone had gone to sleep, the dog heard something at the kitchen window. It was a thief. Hey boy, see what I have got you. A juicy piece of meat. I will give it to you if you let me in the house and if you don't bark. I don't need your meat. Keep away from this house. Oh, come on. I'll give you 2 big juicy meat pieces just for you. Here. I don't want your meat. This is my master's house. You should leave. Hearing the sounds coming from the kitchen, the dog's master woke up. He came down to the kitchen. What's going on here? Who is here? Hearing the master of the house, the thief quickly ran away. The master saw the pieces of meat and understood what had happened. You are such a good dog. You didn't let the thief come inside the house, though he offered you such good meat. I will reward you with more meat for this loyal act. Oh, that's why you didn't take the gifts from Barney. You are loyal to Mr. Fuller, Tia. Absolutely correct, Tofu. When you're honest and loyal, you don't need a bribe from someone to do your job. Got it? Hey, Tofu.
Hi, Tia.
What's the matter? Are you all right?
No, I'm not. Through some series of events, Jim, Pam, and I have to compete against Raul and Tina in the quiz contest tomorrow.
Don't you want to?
We don't think we should. Raul, Tina, and Joe have been preparing for this for 2 months. Now Joe has fallen ill, so that leaves only Raul and Tina on their team. Plus, we are a grade ahead of them. It's only by a lucky draw that we have ended up against them. We didn't even want to participate, but if we do, we will definitely win.
So you are worried that if you defeat them, it'll be sheer luck and not by preparation.
Yes, and it isn't fair to them because they really want to win while we've ended up there by chance.
Maybe you can let them win.
How will that work?
The way it did with the reluctant dragon. Once upon a time, a shepherd saw a strange creature while herding his sheep. Afraid of the creature, he ran home and told his wife and son about it.
You will not believe what I saw today.
A huge creature with wings, the size of 4 horses, with long sharp claws and a long tail. It has scales all over it.
It's a dragon! It's a dragon! I'm sure it is.
The excited little boy ran out in the fields to find this creature that his father just spoke about. And sure enough, it was a ferocious dragon.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, boy.
What are you doing here? I thought there were no more dragons left in the world.
You are partially right. There aren't many of us left.
The dragon told the boy stories of dragon hunters and many fierce dragons who had bravely fought them but had ultimately lost the battle. Fascinated by the majestic dragon and his stories, the boy kept returning to him every day. And they became good friends. One day, when the boy was in the village, he overheard some villagers talking. St. George the Dragon Slayer is coming. He will slay the dragon who is living in our village. Afraid for the dragon's life, the boy ran to him and told him everything he had heard.
Ah, St. George is a courageous dragon slayer. He has killed many dragons.
Then you must fight him.
No, I will not.
He will kill you if you don't fight him.
I am sure you will find a way before it comes to that.
Saying so, the dragon went into his cave and slept. The boy ran to the village to find that St. George had already arrived, and the villagers were talking to him.
He's a mean dragon. He ate all our cattle.
Yes, and he burnt out huts down too.
They are lying. He's a very good and a kind dragon. He's my friend.
Hearing this strange protest, St. George took the boy aside and asked him what he meant.
Is it true what you just said?
Yes, he would never harm anyone. He's my friend, and I know him very well. He even refuses to fight you. You must not fight him either.
That is not possible, boy. The villagers want to see a fight, and we must give them one.
Take me to your dragon. The boy took St. George to the dragon's cave. But the dragon still refused to fight.
We can pretend to fight. I will not harm you and you will not harm me. When I throw the spear, you pretend that it hits you. Pretend to get hurt. I can do that. But you must promise a feast after that.
The next morning, the villagers gathered in the open field to see the fight they had been waiting for. And what a fight it was! St. George lured the dragon into a trap and threw his spear at him as he tried to escape it. The dragon fell on the ground with a huge thud and couldn't get up again.
Kill! Kill! Cut off his head! Cut off his head! I think he has learnt his lesson and he will not bother anyone again. We can spare his life.
The villagers rejoiced hearing St. George's decision. Later, as promised, there was a large feast laid out. Everybody was happy. The boy was happy that the dragon was safe. The villagers were happy that they got to see a fight. St. George was also happy that he won the fight, and the dragon was happy that the villagers were no longer afraid of him. And he had made so many new friends.
That's a great idea, Tia. We too can be like St. George and the dragon and not win the competition tomorrow. That way, we can be fair towards them.
Good choice, Tofu.
And always remember that losing to let someone win for a good cause is okay.
Tia, I'll call you back. Is everything okay, Tofu?
They're saying that the police took the owner of the store around the corner.
Why? How do you know that? He's such a nice man.
My friend Raul told me, who heard it from Jane, who heard it from Sam, and Sam heard his sister telling his mother.
So you didn't actually see it?
No, but Sam's sister told his mom.
You shouldn't be such a Henny Penny, Tofu.
What do you mean?
Henny Penny. A hen called Henny Penny lived in a peaceful farmhouse. One day, she was roaming in the yard when a few small pebbles fell all around her. One tiny one even hit her.
The sky is falling! The sky is falling! I must tell the king of animals, the lion, about it.
Panicked, she dashed out of the farmhouse and towards the jungle. As she was running, she came across Ducky Lucky the duck.
Where are you going? The sky is falling. I'm going to tell the lion.
As soon as the Ducky Lucky heard it, she started running with Henny Penny. They then came upon the goose. Goosey Loosey.
Goosey Loosey, the sky is falling. We are going to tell the lion about it.
I will come too.
together, the three of them started running. They came upon the turkey-lurkey.
Hey, where are you all going in a hurry?
The sky is falling. We are going to the lion to tell him about it.
Goosey Loosey joined the others and they kept running till they saw Foxy Loxy. The fox stopped them. Stop! Where are all of you going?
We're going to see the lion. We have to tell him that the sky is falling.
Really? We must tell him immediately. I know a shortcut. Follow me. I'll take you there.
Thank you. Please lead us. We will follow you.
The fox quickly took them through the jungle and brought them to a cave. The lion lives in the cave there. We all should go in there and tell him about the sky falling. Follow me and I will give you all a good introduction.
Thank you, Foxy Loxy. Come on, everybody. Let's go in. Just follow Foxy Loxy.
Henny Penny stood at the mouth of the cave and ushered everyone in. What they didn't know was that Foxy Loxy had tricked them. It wasn't the lion's cave. It was his family's home. His wife and children were waiting inside, hungry. Henny Penny was the last one to go into the cave. As she did, she saw all the animals being attacked by the fox's family. Scared, she ran out of the cave and back to the safety of the farmhouse where she forever stayed.
The fox's family ate them all up because they believed and acted upon something silly that they hadn't ever seen.
That's right, Tofu. Before you spread unbelievable news, you should try to determine the truth.
Yes, Tia. Now I understand. I'm really sorry.
Children, this is Hope. She's joining your class.
In the middle of the year?
Yes. Now please move a bit so she may sit in the empty place next to you.
Tia, a new girl joined our class today.
Oh, in the middle of the year?
Yes, and can you believe it? The teacher made her sit next to me.
Well, that's good. She'll need friends in a new school. You can be that friend and make sure she doesn't feel lonely or scared. Also, this will give you a chance to make a new friend.
Yes, maybe I could, but I don't have the time right now. Maybe after a few days.
Okay, just remember, Tofu, what you do today will affect your tomorrow.
What do you mean?
The trees and the axe. Once upon a time, a woodcutter reached the forest but noticed that his axe's handle had broken.
Oh no! I will not be able to do any work today. My axe's handle has broken. I will have to go back home.
Don't worry. If you really need help, then you can take one of my branches and make a handle for your axe with it.
That's a very good idea.
Really? You would let me do that? Of course, why not? Thank you.
Thankful for the help that he had been offered, the woodcutter gently cut off a part of the tree's branch. With care and skilled craftsmanship, he made a beautiful handle for it. Once his axe was ready, he started chopping larger portions of the trees. One by one, he chopped off most of the trees.
I cannot believe what he has done.
Yes, one by one he has cut down all our friends. What fools we have been, handing over a weapon of our destruction to our enemy. Yes, true. We should have thought all those days ago before helping him fix his axe. Yes, our actions on that day are the reason why we have this situation today.
That's a good story, Tia. And it helps me thinking, if I wait before becoming friends with Hope, I may not be of any help to her.
or I might miss the chance of being friends with Hope completely. Yes, that's right, Tofu. Well, tomorrow, when we come back to school, I will make sure that that does not happen. That's good.
For your favorite rhymes, stories, and more, join Kids Hat family. Subscribe here.